like delay you some more. What do you make of this fight, bro? This Jagba going against Brian Howard.
Brian Howard. Well, Brian Howard, I don't really know much about him, but I think I watched little of his fights, most
Mm.
especially the one he fought against Sanchez, something like that. Is it Frank
Yeah,
Sanchez?
Fran
Yeah,
Sanchez, yeah.
yeah, yeah. Uh, for me, I believe Ajagba is not on that guy. I mean, that guy is not on Ajagba's level, not Ajagba, not on his level, because Ajagba shouldn't be fighting such people. At least he should. I mean, it's our time. He move up. Even let me tell you something. I think we have been saying because nobody want to fight Ajagba, nobody want to fight with Ajagba and all that. I understand, but you don't get everything through fight. There are ways you don't fight yourself to the top, but you talk yourself to the top. Do you understand? Like a kind of fighting with the top people and all that. If he doesn't get the fight, he can talk his way to the top. That even he will even draw the attentions of those in the top and say, "Oh, who is this guy? Let me even test this guy that is making noise and all that." So that's just it. You don't really need to fight to the top. Boxing these days, how many people? No, boxing these days is a kind of you have to. It's not a game of a gentleman. You don't play gentleman in boxing. Oh, I don't talk. Oh, I'm this. There is a way you borrow some attitude, though it's not part of you, but you just borrowed it. Do it for borrowing, even if not for identity. Like Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury is a kind of, he can talk. He talk his way. If he doesn't get the fight, there is a way he talk his way, So you can borrow some little lyrics from him like that. Borrow some attitude from him like that, Talk your way out. You don't just keep quiet and allow your promoter or whatever or any bombs that is available, then you just fight. No. If he continue this way,
Brian Howard is not a bomb. What do you mean by that? Any bomb is everybody you fight?
Bro, for me, look at his performance against this guy now. So for me, it's a bomb. For me, it's a bomb. True. That guy is not on Ajagba's level. Ajagba shouldn't be taking such fights. He should learn how to talk his way into the top level where the people at the top Ajagba needs he has to start going to wall. At least when they announce a fight that everybody are interested. You don't just go and pick a guy somewhere how many people really knows about Brian Howard? How many people really knows about him the way they knows about Ajagba? So these are things we should like, because using people with your for instance, okay, there are ways that when you are fighting with your own level. Okay, now take Adesanya as an example, bro. Israel Adesanya, take him as an example. You don't understand? For him to move from his own division to the top division to say, let me go and test this thing. There is a way you talk your way out. I know Adesanya is a kind of person that talks trash, but he do what he says. Okay, fine. So there's a way Ajagba can kind of improve on his he had to voice out. Okay, now take this for example. Was it about 3 months ago or 2 months ago? I can't remember. When I think it was his in-law that tweeted something. When it was Deontay. Deontay tweeted something that is the king of Africa or something like that. Africa boxing or whatever. I don't know. Then I think Ajagba brother-in-law reacted to it and said, he's not, but if he that, he should come and taste the smoke. And Efe Ajagba retweeted that. You could see the way it draws attention. Even bloggers was even talking about it. Did you understand it? So that is to tell you that if Ajagba can talk he can do more talking, even if he's not getting the fight, but he should just do more talking to draw attentions of people. You understand it? So even if he doesn't even mention the person's name, there is a way that even like somebody who they rated, maybe they rated highly and all that, there is a way he can just that person attention. Who is this guy talking trash? He start developing interest. Let me fight this guy. Let me fight this guy. Let me fight this guy. So that is just it. That's just it. So you need to do more on his talking. You need to speak out. You need to voice out. So they don't play gentleman in boxing. They don't see gentleman for that one. That's just a fact. Talking about the fight, I cannot say if I said Ajagba, this fight is going to do this.
Ibrahim, you feel me time, I beg. Okay.
So if I said Ajagba is going to is okay now, bro, will you say Ajagba is going to wall with this guy?
If I would say Ajagba, listen, Brian Howard is a warrior. Okay, so I'm never gonna take that away from him. Is he in Ajagba? Wait, is it okay? He's not in Ajagba's level. That's a fact. But at the same time, Ajagba has to be careful. You know that Iago Kilatsi he's not in Ajagba's level, but he dropped Ajagba, right? So one thing I would say is that Ajagba, if Ajagba drops Howard or wobbles him, he should go all in, but be careful, because that guy has a very. You watch that Frank Sanchez fight. You saw.
I watch it.
You saw the counter left hook that he landed on Sanchez when Sanchez was, being reckless. You saw what he did. So Ajagba should be wary of that. I know the guy is not a powerful power puncher like that, but he carries power. You know what I mean? So continue, bro.
So okay. Hence, you admitted that he's not in Ajagba's level, which is very fine. Now look at it this way again. There is a way that if Ajagba gets this, though the work is already done, okay, that's for that. The winning is Ajagba winning is certain. That's for that. Is certain.
He's not certain until he gets the win. Remember, listen.
It's
okay. Anything can happen in a fight. I'm not gonna say he's certain until Ajagba get the win. He's not certain. Okay. Don't just assume that Ajagba will beat Brad Howard because Ajagba is a monster, because he has looking at the stats, Ajagba overpowers him in everything, or surpasses him that in all that. But you cannot really, this is a fight after all. One punch can change it all. I know we're in the heavyweight division.
Okay. Now let's assume that Ajagba is not a Nigerian. Okay, let's just assume that Ajagba is not in Nigeria, and you get to know about Ajagba and Brian. Okay, and you are to make a bet. Who will you choose out of the fight? The both of them.
Well, of course, Ajagba.
Okay, Ajagba. That is to tell you that even you yourself have confirmed that the fight, the winning is set into Ajagba.
Bro, I would. I'm going with Ajagba. I go with Ajagba. But I would never. I don't listen. A bomb like Brian Howard is not a bomb.
What I'm trying to make out of it, what I'm trying to make out of here is this: that look. Now, if Ajagba wins the fight now, I think it will be how many fights? Is it 14 or 13? I can't remember.
15. Yeah, it'll be 15.
15. Okay. It will be 15 wins. Mm-hmm. All right? Just like Deontay. They started counting. But he has not fought any top rank guy. So this is my there is a way you do all in one package than doing all.
If you can get just a top guy,
listen, Ajagba is just a
he
fighter.
can fight to the top.
Ajagba wants to fight. Ajagba wants to fight to the top, but is he getting the fight? No. Like, who
Then
wants to
let
fight him?
talk his way. This is where he has to talk his way.
And the Junior docked him. Okay, he's being docked by Andrews Junior. Dominic Brazil doesn't want smoke with him. Glowacki, he doesn't want smoke. I would love to see Ajagba and Marty Bakole though after this one. You know Marty Bakole?
Marty Bakole, okay.
Yeah. I think it's the Intercontinental WBC champion, right? Like, I would love to see it. I also commented on Marty Bakole's. His trainer suggested the fight, with someone else, and I like to say, who would you like to see? He asked a question saying, who would you like to see Marty Bakole fight next? And I said Ajagba would be nice. Ajagba, Marty Bakole. And he said, good fight. They will take it. So, if Ajagba gets back. Marty Bakole's trainer, Bill Nelson.
Oh.
On Twitter.
Okay.
He said they will take let me see if I can find it. Talk. Let me look for it.
Yeah. So that is for that. Okay, Ajagba, I think it's hard time that they gave the guy a tough fight. They gave him a tough fight. Let money be involved. Money have to be involved for you to get a top guy to fight a person like Ajagba. That person knew that he's putting everything in at risk. So that's for that. So what covers risk is money. So when money is involved, I believe majority of them will like to take the risk. You see, so that's just it. Ajagba need to step up with the kind of people he fight. You have to step up. That means his promoter really needs to do a lot of job for him. That's for that. I know Ajagba is not a talking type.
His promoter is Bob Arum. Bob Arum, what kind of talk will Bob Arum do for him? If he was with Eddie Hearn, it's a different case.
That's what. Okay. Now look at this another thing here. These two issues now. Ajagba doesn't talk, and his promoter doesn't. So who's going to promote who? Huh? I haven't. Okay, you said what was his name? Bakole. Was it Bakole?
Look at it right here. Look at it right here.
His coach.
So look at it right here. Wait, look at it right here on the screen. Wait,
Let me even.
So look at it right on the screen. So Billy Nelson, now this is he's the trainer of Marty Bakole, the Intercontinental WBC champion or something like that. He said, he wrote here, he said, be interesting to see who's going to grow a pair of fight. Who's going to grow a pair, a fight, fight Marty Bakole next. Isn't it funny how apart from the top two is Tyson Fury and AJ, none of the other guys mention Martin. I'm talking Dillian White, Chisora, Joyce, or Dubois. Of course, there is a logical reason he beats the all. I mean, it beats all. So I didn't commented it right here. You see, this is my personal. I commented saying that Marty Bakole versus Ajagba, and he responded by saying, "I would like that." So, I mean, what do you make? What do you make of it, bro?
That would be a good fight, just as the trainer has said. That's the kind of people. That's the kind of people that Ajagba should be fighting by now. That's the kind of people.
Marty Bakole though, I think Marty Bakole has fought a better opposition than Ajagba though. Like he's fought better opposition than Ajagba. But I think Ajagba, listen, bro, Ajagba might be. Listen, Marty Bakole is a monster. But there's something about Ajagba, bro. There's just something about Ajagba when he's motivated.
The name of fear.
That guy carry punch. Ajagba carry punch, not be smart, Like this guy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That he shouldn't be fighting this kind of people. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, the last time he fought was September, right? September 19. So I mean, maybe this is just like a one more fight.
I even heard that. I think I even heard that the guy he fought with, I think the guy sparred with him 2 weeks, and he never knew that. Ajagba never knew that the guy was going to be his opponent. I think so. I can't remember. I think I heard something like that.
They sparred 2 weeks before their bout, right?
Yeah. So that is for that. So Ajagba shouldn't be fighting these people. No, that level is too weak for him. The way Ajagba is, no, that level is too weak for him. So that's for that, bro. They should give him a hard fight.
Anyway, I respect your opinion, but Ajagba, listen. Ajagba is ready to fight anyone. That's the thing.
Ajagba is not scared of anyone. I think I've heard him saying it time and time again that he is ready to fight anyone. He is ready to fight anyone. So this is a guy who is not scared of anyone. He's not scared of fighting. Okay, but let them just give him what he deserves. I'm telling you the truth that Ajagba himself is not even happy fighting this kind of people.
Yeah, I think Ajagba needs to be motivated. Like, he needs motivation because I believe a big fight will really motivate Ajagba. I don't know.
That's what
I don't know how motivated Ajagba is for this fight against Brian Howard. A guy he knows that he's going to stop. I hope he stops him though.
So now, just imagine like, okay, bro, just imagine this kind of a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Let me use education as an example. Someone who is in SS3, you said, okay, let me set exam with you with someone who is in GSS3. How will the person in SS3, how will he feel? So this is just it. You can't be bringing all this fight that Ajagba has been fighting since. Let me take from his maybe fifth fight.
Mm-hmm.
Those fights are just let down because it deserves more than that. Those fights,
well, I don't see it as a letdown. I just see it as like learning fights.
No,
I just see it as learning fights.
Why I said letdown is this: that they are not Ajagba's level. So that's just for that. See where I expected that Ajagba, they will give Ajagba good opponent was when he was to fight this guy that was out of the ring.
What's his name again? Curtis Harper.
Yeah. So that guy, I respected that guy. Why? Because he just look, they say actions speak louder than voice, So that guy doesn't need to talk. He said, no, I can't fight this guy too past me. How will you put me in a fight with this monster? So I expected that, they will learn from that. No. Let's increase this guy. Let's give him better opponent.
Yeah, but Ajagba was with PBC then. PBC, they build their fighters different. So
fine.
Ajagba is now with Top Rank. So if let's say Ajagba wants to be among the top 10 heavyweights, so is in number 19 now, if I'm not mistaken. 19. Let me look at it right here. Ajagba. Let me look at the position he's in.
Boxing, they are not doing well. True. They are not doing well. You can't compare boxing with these
MMA, UFC.
Yeah, they're best. How to fight with the best. Not bring in someone who is. What position is this guy that Ajagba is fighting now?
He's not still a year. He's not still a year already. I don't know. He's not still a year.
So you will see that maybe that guy is even around the 60.
What is it?
Or 100 or something.
What is it, so, bro? Why is it so?
Yeah, I'm just saying. But that's what I believe.
or less.
Well,
45 or something. At least they should give Ajagba a better opponent. Let Ajagba talk his way to the top. Yeah, he should talk his way to get the top fights. Or somebody should do that for him. Even his coach. I don't even know if his coach is that kind of a person that have so many words, you know. So
bro, he just changed coach recently. What do you mean by that? Wait, right now, let me look at Ajagba. Ajagba is
he has gotten first fight from his new promoter. Yeah.
With Ajagba is ranked 19. You know, he's in 19. He's in 19th position. So let's take a look at the people who are ranked above Ajagba. As in Fury, number 1. I think Joshua should be number 1. You know, this is all politics here.
As in Fury, Joshua, let's put the both number 1.
Yeah, okay. Deontay Wilder 3, Povetkin 4, Oleksandr Usyk 5, Andrew Jr. 6, Michael Hunter 7. Michael Hunter be nice though. Ajagba get Michael Hunter. I don't know. Michael Hunter don't want that smoke though. He doesn't want it. Ajagba will take over. It will take over. Dillian White 8. Why is Michael Hunter ranked above Dillian White? This is politics, man. Dillian White has fought better. Like, oh my god, this is crazy. Joseph Parker 9. Luis Ortiz 10. Ortiz against Ajagba will be good as well. Derek Chisora 11. My god. Chisora has like 10 losses already. Now wow. Joe Joyce 12. Joe Joyce should be ranked higher than Chisora. Oh my god. This is politics now. Look at the rankings. This is a crap ranking, bro. It's politics. Tony Yoka is 13th. 13th. What did Tony Yoka do to get to be here? Like fighting bombs or what? Kubra Pulev is 14th. Kubra Pulev should be ranked higher than Joe Joyce and Tony Yoka. That's a fact. I mean, what kind of rankings is this? Charles Martin 15.
Maybe because he lost recently to AJ. You know.
Robert Elenius 16. Adam Konaki, who just lost to Robert Elenius. He should be ranked. Ajagba should be ranked higher than Adam Konaki. Fury 18th. Fury already has like isn't it 3 losses, bro. Ajagba is 19. Philip Ergovich is
free word. What is this saying? Yeah. The bomb. No, I'm looking at comments.
Philip Ergovich is 20. Otto Wallin 21. Ajagba is still ranked. Is ranked higher than Otto Wallin. Okay. Mati Bakole is 22. Whoa. Ajagba is ranked higher than Mati Bakole. Do you think he will take that fight? I mean,
okay, if Ajagba is ranked,
higher than Mati Bakole, then he needs to go for a person that is ranked higher than him on the rankings. Imagine
let Mati Bakole get the fight. It will be a good fight.
You said what?
Mati Bakole.
No, guys. I disagree with that, man. Because listen, we know how boxing works. It's fickle. People know Martin Bakole's name. So as soon as that will actually land Ajagba onto the stage, say, he's AJ's training partner. The one that's we know how it works. It's all hype in it. It's all about words.
But how about I'm thinking right now. How about Efe Ajagba fighting Fury, Adam Konaki, Robert Elenius? Like those guys are ranked higher than him. Robert Elenius fight would be a good fight.
It's a good gateway fight. If he beats Robert Helenius, he can start saying, this is the guy that, went to hell with Dillian White. Dillian White went to hell with this guy.
Yeah.
So you can use, there's a narrative there. There's a narrative that can be used. You know what I'm saying? Huey Fury, he caught Huey Fury's eyes in that fight as well. Do you know what I'm saying? So there's a narrative you can use to start saying, do you know what I'm saying? He's fought similar opponents to Huey Fury and to Dillian White as well. So you can start using that to get his name back up. So that fight would make sense. And it would be I would say it'd be an easy fight for him to win because Helenius can bang. But that would be a good fight. It would be a good name to use to sort of put yourself back up on that level, to elevate yourself. And Helenius will probably take that fight as well.
All right, brothers. Anyway, you guys should just give you a quick. I mean, we'll probably come back tomorrow to talk about Kamaru Usman against Jorge Masvidal. This was supposed to be about it. Yeah, but I'll just do it more then. Just do it more like with Montino. So your final take on this, your quick take on this, Ibrahim, before we Vermouth and
I
Jackson.
mean, it's pretty much as I've said, man. I agree with what someone Jackson says. Actually, you do at the end of the day, you can't just sit there and if your promoter is not going to be promoting you, you need to be promoting yourself and getting your name out there. And, you got to be doing something to get some attention to yourself, because at the end of the day, it's not just going to happen. No one's saying they're thinking, oh yeah, let me call out Efe Ajagba. No one. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's like, if you want to get fights, you've got to start working on that yourself.
Yeah, man. Jackson, your last take on this Vermouth.
Yeah, nothing more than to wish my brother all the best. Hope he gets a better fight someday. That will.
Why you say someday?
Smoking season.
Guy. I beg. Not gonna do that. Yeah. Why you say someday?
No, of course. Okay, what I mean.
Oh my God, this guy, you're so negative. You're so negative, man. Why would you say you should get a better fight someday? Like, the guy is fighting Brian Howard, and probably his next fight is gonna be a step-up fight. So
No, this is not a joke. Okay, this is not a joke. It's not something to joke about. Okay, it may look funny, No. Okay, let me say. Okay, I expect that after this fight, that Ajagba get a better opponent that will put him to the challenge. That just for that. Yeah.
Okay. What? Okay. Before we go quick, what opponent do you recommend? Like,
you said.
What opponent do you recommend?
Think you make mention of Fury, right?
Fury, yeah.
Or what was it called?
If Fury fight won't happen. If you can fight similar people that those guys are for, like Hellenius, I think it's a really good shout. Actually, I think that's a good shout.
Yeah, Robert Hellenius, yeah.
Off the back of that, you can start calling out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that would be good. I mean, imagine stopping Hellenius, bro. Imagine.
Exactly.
Because Dilawai couldn't stop Hellenius.
Dilawai couldn't stop him. Exactly.
So okay, now, bro, wait. Let me ask this: who is Daniel Dubois fighting next?
We don't know yet. He's only just got the clear from the doctors last week, so I think he's just back to training now. No, he just got the all clear from the doctor last week. So now just the train again. Well, I don't know if he's gone back, but he's got the all clear to go back to training. Why this guy get last the guy now? Why are you doing this?
Don't be small, you know. This is about just you fall, you know, is what.
Oh man, poor Daniel.
Oh, he's even afraid of another ball from a Look, if Daniel Dubois go 5 bombs, if he go 5 bombs, I go enter Twitter. True. If need to after the whole mouth, I go 5 bombs. No.
So he has to. That's why he's been fighting his whole career now. Why you go change now?
No.
He try step up. The one time he try step up, the guy bust your eyes out. You won't go fight. You don't want to step up again now.
He will lose 2 fights on the road. Let him fight with Ajagba now.
No. But what? No, but that's not. Like he needs. I'm not gonna lie to you. If I was managing him, Listen, if I was managing him, I would give him two or 3 bumps. Like he needs to build his confidence back up. He needs to shake off that. You don't know how scarred he might be mentally. Do you know what I'm saying? Getting punched in his eye again. So he needs at least 2 or 3 bumps, and I wouldn't even knock him for doing that. Because he's still a prospect. He's still a prospect, you know. We need to realize this guy's still young, and he is a skilled fighter, really. He's a prospect, so just like rebuild him back up. Don't just throw him back in there with someone who's a banger, and then by the time he takes that first bang in his eye, he starts getting scared again. Like you don't want that. You want to build his confidence back up. So there's no way I'll put him back in the Efe Ajagba on his first fight return. Like, that doesn't make sense.
Okay,
Now,
but
I hope you. The last, please. Then I think when was that? Was it last 2 months or something? Was it not the same guy that said that those guys that called him a quitter? That when he got back to the ring, he's going to start pointing them out one after the other.
he said it, yeah.
So why are you feeling sorry for someone who is not even feeling sorry for himself? I don't understand you, Ibrahim. Let him get the back.
It's so funny, man. You follow his body, Anyway, tomorrow we're gonna come back, talk about Lorenzo Coley against Glowacki. And of course,
did you hear what he said today? Did you hear what Colin said today?
I mean, we'll talk about that. What did he say today? We'll talk about that tomorrow, though.
Yeah, we'll talk about. Okay, it's cool.
So talk about tomorrow, and also talk about Kamaru Usman against Masvidal. So guys, stay blessed, stay hungry, stay humble. God bless you all for supporting the channel.
Greeting to you.
I mean, this was a good episode as usual. Jackson, I'll see you tomorrow. I'm like, you too much, brother. God bless you, man.
Yeah.
Peace, bro. Peace.
Peace, brother.
Hot sound.